Hello, I'm Hal Ottaway with the Wichita Postcard Club, and it's time again for another postcard of the week. And this week, I want to show you a card that's I have in my topics of postcards about postcards. Most often, these are picture postcards showing the interior of maybe a shipping or wrapping room or two or three secretaries busy typing out invoices and statements and things, or maybe even the manufacturing, the printing of postcards. But this one is a little bit different, but I bought it because it's a Kansas item. It was postmarked out of Topeka, Kansas, and the home of the Zercher Postcard Company. Zercher spelled Zercher. So I'm not sure if it's, the CH was sounded or not, but Zercher is what I've heard most often. But they were manufacturers and importers, and it says that right here on the postal card. This is a governmental postcard, not a picture postcard like they probably sold, but it's one like they would have gone to the post office and bought a whole stack of them and then gone to the printer and had all of this printed on there with their name and their address and so forth. And they had a statement down here at the bottom that says, please do not send personal checks for amounts less than $2.50. So they might have just carried that over for another month to make the amount a little bit higher, and they could have had a check issued then. But this is a statement for the month of June 1917, World War One time, and it was mailed out in July, the next month, July 1917. They were correcting a balance. There was a discrepancy like $19.55, and then it became $18.82. Just a little bit of discrepancy, but it was paid and everything went happy. And thank goodness it's spindled. You can see a hole in it in the card where it was probably put on one of those spindles in somebody's office and then filed away. And somehow or another, it survived to this day, over 100 years old now, survived and filtered down through the years, and it's now in my postcard collection, and I'm happy to have it. I don't have much for the production or the selling of Zercher postcards, but I have a slug of real photo postcards that Zercher made. I think they sometimes pirated some of the images, and other times they had photographers a lot of times go along the railroad, stop and take pictures and catch the next train and go on to the next town and do that. And that's kind of how they documented and how they made the postcard images that went back to Topeka and got all the chemicals and fixing the film and everything and printing the postcards and then making deliveries and having them on postcard racks to be purchased at these small towns, and they would have been a big deal, a big selling item for people wanting to show off their town, whether it was a school or a Main Street scene or their railroad depot. That's a popular topic to collect. But it's a keen card, and I am glad to show it to you today. Thanks for being here, and I'll try to have another something interesting and good to show you next week. So we'll see you then. Bye bye. Thank you.